So good morning and welcome to today's session, Sunday session. We are a little late today. However, nevertheless, we will start and we start by expressing our gratefulness, our gratitude to Mother Universe. And then we'll get into the practice and then hypnotic meditation, a process which I will be sharing with you. Thank you. We now relax our mind and body. You can listen to the music. Go here out. And while we listen to the music, we find our breathing slowing down. Take a deep breath with the exhalation, being a little longer. Relax your head, your forehead, your eyes, muscles around your eyes, the cheeks, relax your nostrils, muscles around your jaws, before we move on to relaxing our chest, be aware of your entire body. And now relax your chest, your hands, your fingers, relax your abdomen, your waist, your hips, relax your thighs, your knees, relax your calf muscles, shin bone, your ankles and heels. Relax the top of your feet, the sole of your feet. Relax your toes. Once again, be aware of your entire body. Focus on the back of your shoulders. Relax the back of your shoulders. Let the relaxation flow to the top of your hips. Relaxing the muscles around your spine. Relax your entire body. Take a deep breath once again. Wonderful. And now as I stop the music, I stop sharing. Come back to awareness, open your eyes. Om Shanti. Okay, so what we will do now is get into a meditation, which the process is hypnotic trance. And this was introduced by someone called Betty Erickson, right? Betty Erickson. And we will be practicing that today. It's a very simple meditation technique, which is called the 3-2-1 self-hypnosis technique. Self-hypnosis technique. And you can do it yourself also at any point of time. The advantage of this practice is you can focus within yourself. You can surpass your conscious mind at any point of time. At any point of time, and be within yourself, right? And it's very helpful technique that helps you to be within, to be yourself, right? So what we will do is, and keep your eyes open while you do it, and then you can close your eyes. But there is both visual, auditory, and the kinesthetics, VAK, the see, hear, feel, all the three are involved. So you might wish to keep your eyes open when you are hearing things or feeling things, but you need to keep your eyes open when you are looking at things. Okay, so take a deep breath. Yeah, take a deep breath. Oh, wonderful. And now, look around you and listen to my guidance. Take note of 3 things that you see in your environment. Take note of 3 things you see in your environment. It can be pictures, it can be things outside the window, it can be things within the room, it can be colors. So take note of 3 things you see in the environment. Now focus on 3 things which you can hear. For example, someone walking around a house, a car passing by, the sound of your own breathing, my voice, the AC or the fans sound, whatever. Focus on 3 things which you can hear. Next, focus on 3 things which you can feel. It can be your clothes, it can be a feel out. Externally, what you can feel. Now, take note of 2 things different things which you can see in your environment. Two different things which you can see in your environment. Now focus on two different things which you can hear externally. Now focus on two things which you can feel externally. Different things which you can feel from the first time. I give some time for you to find out. Okay. Now take note of something different from the previous ones which you see in your environment. Now focus on one thing, different thing, which you can hear externally, different thing which you can hear from the previous ones. Now focus on something different which you can feel externally. Now notice one thing which you can see in your mind internally, which you can see in your mind. And now notice one thing which you can hear internally. It can be a tune of a music. It can be anything. And now, one thing that you can feel internally. And now notice two things that you can see in your mind. And now notice two different things that you can hear in your mind. Someone's voice, someone's singing, sound of a river, which you can imagine. And now feel two things in your mind internally. Now notice three things that you can see internally, visualize internally, something different. And now notice two things that you can hear internally. And now notice two things that you can feel internally, different from the first two ones, which you can feel. Now notice one thing which you can see internally. Now you can see that one thing which you can feel internally, and you can say that, you might as well say that loudly. What is that one thing, one feeling that you have internally? You can unmute yourself. And now hear that one thing which you can hear internally. Now notice three things which you can see internally. See, feel three things internally. Feel three feelings internally. And notice three things that you can hear internally. And once you are done, feel, see, and hear that relaxes you the most. And the feeling of what you feel that all over your body, in every cell of your body. And notice it helping you relax. You can now feel your breathing slowing down. It has slowed down, in fact. And you are in a state of meditation, in a state of relaxation. Feel the state of relaxation all over you. And as you listen to my voice, you're getting more relaxed. And you are getting into a state of deep trance as you hear my voice. And now, as I say 3, 2, and 1, gently open your eyes. 3, you are now coming back to awareness. 2, you are more aware. And now open your eyes. 1, you're fully aware of your environment, of your surroundings. Om Shanti. How was it, Sanjay ji? Good morning, Kakuli madam.
Good morning. Sorry, I joined the lead.
No issues, no issues.
Yeah, it was quite good. And the technique of that see, hear, feel in that mindful, what we gone about, and then seeing, feeling, hearing externally in that tone of 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3, 2, 1, and then from there coming back internally once again 1, 2, 3. And so I think it was more systematic, and then it was also more objectively. Not keep feeling, but keep feeling only 2 things, keep hearing things. So I think that is what has helped to concentrate the mind.
Did it relax you?
Yeah, it relaxed. I got a feeling of feeling calm and relaxed. Yeah, that word what was coming was that only, feeling calm and relaxed. Yes.
So you know, every time if you look at different things, hear different things and feel differently, you will have to look for it and you will have to search from inside. First, you will have to search outside, then you will have to search inside.
Yes.
And once you do that, you get into a deep state of relaxation.
Yes.
So you can induce yourself also at any point of time practicing this. And this will hardly take around 12 to 13 minutes.
Yes. It's a very good technique, and it's getting connected with that same mindful practice, but it is advanced level of that mindfulness.
Yes, absolutely.
Instead of generic, it is more objectively. Yes.
Yes.
Also with the rhythm of 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Okay, great. So what did we do actually? Let me just share the process. So what did we do? We surpassed our conscious mind and we accessed our subconscious. And when we started looking for the instructions, 3, 2, 1, the hearing, seeing, hearing, and feeling, we were looking for more and more things. And when we were searching, when we are in search, right? When we are searching, our conscious mind, although we start searching consciously, but when we are into the searching process, we get into the subconscious level. We surpass the filter which is there in the mind. And so there are various techniques, but this technique can really help you very objectively, as you mentioned, first being conscious of the numbers, how many times you say, and then being subconsciously looking for things. Even if you look, so being mindful means in the room, even if there is nothing, you can still find this 6 things, right? It can be the color of the floor, it can be the color of the ceiling, it can be color of your shirt, it can be the color of the screen, it can be color of the laptop, the live which is there, or the on the right side, if you see end is there at the bottom. So find out that you look for things, and when you do not know what to look at, because you think that in an empty room there is nothing, but there is so many things. Even there is no color sometimes, right? No color is also a color. And then you start hearing. When you start hearing the sounds, 3 sounds you can hear You have to find for the sounds. What is there? What is there? What is there? And that takes you into a trance. So life is like that, right? We are always searching for something. Without search, we cannot be there. And when we are searching, do we do it consciously? We do it very subconscious level. So this process also makes you very calm. And if you can do it at any point of time, it takes around 12 to 13 minutes. I think it took a little more time. Here, it can be done. It has to be done in one-to-one, but I did it in a group so that, while watching the videos, if someone of you, if you do it, you will find the beneficial benefit out of it. And if you want, I can share the process also in the group, which I can do, and I will be doing it. Okay. Any questions, Sanjay ji? Any thoughts that comes to your mind because you did it yourself? So is there any thought? And Kakuli madam can go through the video. So Kakuli madam, this process for yourself, I'll just repeat before Sanjay shares something. So this is a process wherein first you take a deep breath, and then you look for 3 things around the room with your eyes open. And then you hear 3 things externally. And then you feel the feel out. We have all done feel out, right? Feel out 3 things. Then we go into 2 different things which you can see in the room. See out. Then we do 2 different sounds that are coming in. Then we do 2 feelings, different feelings that we have. Say in the first one, you have done your clothes touching your body, then your earphones touching your ear, and probably the breeze touching you, the fan. The second time you do something different, 2 things. The third time, one thing that you can see differently, one thing that you can hear differently, one thing you can feel differently. That is the external part over. Now the second part is, we will start by seeing one thing internally. So visualization, we have done see in, then one thing hear in, then one thing feel in, then 2 things see in, 2 things hear in, 2 things feel in, then 3 things see in, 3 things hear in, internal sound, internal dialogue, whatever, and 3 things feel it. So this is the process. And
But you have to remember so much, like after this, we have to look for 3 things, then we have to.
you can do a guidance. If you're finding it difficult, then you can go through a guide.
Practice, what I gather.
Everything needs practice.
Yeah.
And here also, you can listen to the guidance also. So once you record something, maybe you can record your own voice, give your own instruction, give a little gap, because sometimes it becomes difficult to hear in internally, and you will have to think of some song or some music. So give yourself time, give it, space it out, and then you can practice it. If you can record it, you can practice it. So you can do that way. Yes, or you can keep that paper in front of you for practice. First you practice it, and then you can do it. It needs practice. Yes, everything needs practice. And once you are okay with it, then you can do it without it. But you can. But it's better to have some guidance and do it. You are right. Okay. And Sanjay ji, any thoughts that comes to your mind?
Yeah. So I think I found this as if source is in the center, then I was thinking this process what you followed was that it is like a X symbol I'm getting, X. That 3, then you slowly concentrate to 2, then come to 1. And from that 1, internally you are going from 1 to 2 to 3, and then back. So that divergent thinking and then getting convergent. And I think in this process is what we are moving from that conscious to subconscious, getting into that restful state.
Even if you see, when you do it externally, you are getting very subconscious. Now you're looking for things, and when you're looking for things, you are in a hypnotic state.
Yeah.
Say, for example, you're looking for a pen. You're not getting the pen. So what do? You remove the books, you see everywhere. It's absolutely in the subconscious. Where did I keep it? You start. So hypnotism, people think that it is like, you just hold on and then you hypnotize. No, hypnotize minds means you are in a trance, means your subconscious takes over. You are in a trance. Say, for example, when we listen to the beautiful Hindi songs or the Bengali songs or the Marathi songs of the old times, what happens? We just get flow with that. So that is also a trance. And this process is a way of getting into a trance. And this is called Betty Erickson method of hypnotic trance. Yeah. And if you want, Kakuli madam, then what I can do is I can record it and send it to you, or you can record it also. I'll send that paper to you so that you can just do it. It's a very simple process. But yes, you have to be the 3, 2, 1 and 1, 2, 3.
No, since even I'm saying not only mindful, but your that daily practice also, I'm saying most time we're practicing either hear out, see out. So that way this is going to be easy.
Yes, for us it will be easy.
Because we are so used to like this see, hear, feel has become something common after attending this whole mindful session. And so I'm immediately getting connected. It has its own importance. We know what way it helps.
Yes.
But it is now becoming, there it was little open-ended. Here it is focused.
Yes. And you will have to look for things now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, sir, I have a question. Suppose I'm sitting at the one place, okay, and there's only the sound of the buzzing of the fan. So what do I do? Look for what sound? Outside or, hearing?
So then when you look for sound.
Yes, there's only the sound of the fan, okay. So what do I do?
So you will, yes, so you will have to look for sounds, you have to hear for sounds. And the funniest part is, so what is the total number of sounds that you will have to get? It is 6, right? It is 6. If you really see, it is 6 sounds which you get. So for example, when you are listening to your own voice, so you can, that is one thing. First of all, when you are listening to the guidance, that is one thing. When is the buzz of the sound, you will find. And you will find that the buzz of the sound, there are different sounds also of the buzz of this buzz of the fan. Or if you listen to it, there will be some sound, the chirping of the birds or something which can come to you. Or someone's voice you can certainly hear, right? So that is when you are getting into a trance, when you are looking for sound, and it takes time. And sometimes it takes time also. So it is best done 1-to-1. With being unmuted, it is best done just because of, demonstration I did it. Say, for example, if you just hear one sound, just hear one sound in the environment, Kakuli madam. And now hear 2 different sounds apart from that. So when you are doing it, you see what is happening. You are going in a trance. You started looking for it, right? You have totally gone into a trance and started looking for it. So, and you might find out, you might not find out. That's okay. Maybe then when you are noting, you can tap your fingers like this. And also that could be one of the sound, but you find for it first, then you can go for it. Then there are 3. So what you just did, you went into a trance. You are looking for it. When you are looking for it, you are not looking at anything else, but you are looking for the sound. That is where you find for the sound. You're not seeing anything, right? So that is the process. It is just like our see hear feel, but more objective, as Sanjay ji rightly mentioned. So good. I hope this new process, this is a new process which we are learning today. And this new process is a part of our see hear feel. But it is a very old practice. which the hypnotists, the practitioners, they use for this. And I thought I will share this with the group and those who watch the YouTube videos.
Yes.
Okay, so before we close, we will just get into another very short guiding practice. So we'll listen to Hear Out once again, right? And then we will close the session. Very short, just do a hear out, listen to the music. It's very soft. I made it soft, the volume. Hear out. Hear out. Hear out. Wonderful. We'll just do 30 seconds, last 30 seconds of Hear Out. Listen to the music. As I stop the music, stop sharing, open your eyes, come back to awareness. So thank you very much.
Yeah. I felt actually very good. Now that that whole music, what was going on, fully I was listening to all the small tunes, nothing else. And also I was feeling that within body, every cell is actually doing that. That feeling was there. Maybe
Wonderful.
because of that earlier practice.
Yes, the body is now calm, is now in a trance.
Yes, yes. That feeling was coming.
Absolutely.
And so the total tune was getting heard, not that he partly hearing, partly instead of hearing inside voice. Because I think this was the good thing. Why hear out? Because a lot time we are hearing is always going on. Some chatter is going on and we are hearing it. So that is why hear out is a balancing it.
Oh, this is a very good observation.
Yeah, because hearing is going on all the time. All the time, chatter.
Great.
Yes, yes.
And also, what I would suggest is, once I share it, you practice it, because you get another way of getting itself into a trance and calmness. And once you do it, two things happen. Once you become mindful, second is, you also, after the session, when you come out of the trance, you also become very much aware. So every cell of your body becomes very aware.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much. Hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoyed the session.
Yeah. Agree.
And we meet again. Tomorrow morning we'll be in practice. I know the sessions have been irregular, but we'll be in practice tomorrow
This
morning at 7:20.
person name, what you said?
Betty
Some
Erickson.
P-T-T-Y.
B-E-T-T-Y.
Betty.
B for Bombay.
Oh, Betty.
B-T-T-Y Erickson. Betty Erickson.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
So thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you. Yeah, Om Shanti.